10, as we always do on a Saturday morning, celebrating people making a difference across Oxfordshire. Today, we start on two wheels with something that's very close to my heart, bikeability. And that is because my lovely dad has been a bikeability instructor. He's not anymore. He's recently stepped down, but he's been a bikeability instructor for years. This is where you go into schools. It's what we used to call cycling proficiency when we were kids. And you teach kids how to get on their bikes. And the reason we're talking about bikeability is because we're celebrating a Witney-based cycle instructor who has been named Instructor of the Year by the Bikeability Trust. Congratulations, Becky Evans.
Oh, thank you very much.
Now, I mean, cycling proficiency is what I knew it as. I guess there's been lots of different ways to describe it, but the little wobbly snakes of children with their high vis on is what bikeability is all about, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Not so wobbly.
Wobbly at the beginning, maybe. There's a certain weeks of the year in Ducklington where I live where we know that we just avoid the corner near my house because they're all going to be there. And Windrush Bike Project in Witney is what you're involved in. I mean, that's a way more than just bikeability, isn't it?
Oh, my goodness, yes. They're an amazing group of guys, actually. We have a workshop down off Con Street, which is just amazing. You can go and volunteer there. It helps people with struggling issues and all sorts of different things. It's great. They also do an amazing Wheels for All up on Saturday morning, which lets anybody try any sort of different bike. So recumbrances, trikes, all sorts of different things, and it's 10 till 12 for children and then 12 till 2 for adults. It's just amazing, absolutely amazing.
So recumbrances are the ones where you sort of sit down, you have your legs in front of you, is that right?
Yes, yeah, definitely. And then we also do something called a bike library, so anybody in need or meets certain things that can't afford a bike can come along to us and borrow a bike. And we've actually given away 77 bikes in the bike library this year. And you talked about Ducklington. We talked about Ducklington. We were literally at Ducklington. That actually was me and my colleague Helen doing the training there. But also we've just been there doing a learn to ride in the morning for children and in the afternoon level 1, and we were able to give away some bikes from the bike library for the children learning to ride so that they were able to carry that on once they'd learned to ride those bikes. So yeah,
fabulous. Yes, I know Nathaniel learnt with you in that recent one, and then
he did, definitely. Yes,
my son Max was in your bikeability year 6 bikeability earlier on in the year as well, and I really embarrassed him by driving past and giving him a massive wave in front of all his friends. I mean, that's what mums do, right, Becky? Absolutely annihilate their children with waving and love. So, bikeability for you. I mean, I know my dad is so passionate about it. He loves cycling. He loves, the moment of showing kids that they can do something. Is that what it's all about for you?
Yeah, definitely. So my history is I started back in 2006. So I'm a little bit of an older lady, so my boys are a little bit older. And I started volunteering at their school for the Oxfordshire programme and started teaching children to cycle at that point. And through that was introduced to bikeability. And yeah, I just love it. It's just such a great way to teach children how to cycle. You're starting on the playground with all those fun skills and games and stuff like that. And then you're taking them to a junction in that snake, giving them the taste of what it's like to be out on the road, then teaching those, what we call the funky four, those 4 core skills that they can take and put in a routine and help communicate with people on the road and show people that as a cyclist, you've got as much right to be on that road as anybody else, as long as you're sharing it, safely accordingly with everybody. I just love it. From the moment they get there till the end, it's just a joy to watch their little faces.
Amazing. And I mean, I don't think anyone forgets. I will never forget doing cycling proficiency as it was when I was at school in the 80s. Like, that moment you get on the road for the first time on your bike, it's quite sort of heart in mouth, isn't it?
It is, and it's just such a moment of achievement because you just think, can I do this? Will I be able to do this? And then just with that gentle encouragement from us guys, they're just owning their space and having a lovely time, and more importantly, enjoying what they're doing so that they can carry that on and enjoying the love of cycling, which is what's really important.
Oh, Becky, your passion shines through, which is no doubt why you've been named to the Bikeability Trust's Instructor of the Year. I mean, where to go from here? Tour de France? Is this what's next?
No, just carrying on. I absolutely love my job. I'm just literally off this morning now, once I finished here, to help an aspiring group of ladies in Blackbird Leys for this group called Black Women Ride, where they've literally learned to ride. And this morning they're just going to celebrate their ride and with a celebration lunch and people coming to take pictures. So just
yes, we've got Diane on actually after the next song to have a chat about that. Exactly, with a little bit of a bike fest this morning. Give us the Windrush Bike Project details again as well, if people are around Witney or West Oxfordshire and want to get involved with that.
So we're on 152 Corn Street. Come along, just come down, come and have a look at the guys. They are amazing. They do just more than the workshop. We're involved with Bikeability. We've trained over 1,000 children this year. The Wheels for All is amazing. Check out our website. We're doing a family ride on the 22nd of December, doing the Ducklington Loop, actually. So watch out for some Ducklings.
I will.
So sign up if you're around, and they're an amazing bunch of guys, and I'm so proud to work for them. They are amazing.
And I'm sure they're very proud of you, the Bikeability Trust Instructor of the Year.
Thank you
Becky
very much.
Evans from Witney, thank you very much.